Alright, how many of you guys have gotten a character and you don't understand a damn thing about it? You watched a YouTube video, you're listening to the YouTubers, you're watching them do tons of damage, and you hop in, you start reading, you don't understand any of this. You got a 5-star, you got a 4-star, you thought they looked cool, you start reading through this, you can't understand shit about what's happening with their kit and their under. You're blank. You're blank. You try testing it, you can't do damage, bro. I'm telling you right now, when I was playing fucking Chikan, whatever the fuck, Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's, what the fuck her name is? No clue how her kit worked. Completely didn't understand it at all. I was tapping her E and shooting. I was fucking it up completely. I was like, why does the gun characters feel so bad? I can tell you even more. Hopping into the event tutorial and trying out the characters here. I thought, oh, it's like Genshin, you can hop in those. He gave you a little diagram and trying to read the character kits while doing this. Just going here and reading this info, it wasn't enough. The mind muscle connection wasn't there. There's no clarity clear here. I'm not like fucking Clovis Bray. Don't worry, if you're as retarded as me, the game has a fucking perfect system built into it. Literally just right here. You hit escape, you hit whatever the fuck you want, guidebook. Instantly. Skill training. You have any character you unlock or get, they pop up here. The top it. You just click it, you go in. Simple as this, we're gonna do this in one take. Hop in. You have no understanding of a character, no problem. You walk in, start challenge, it gives you the basic. You think, oh, well, it's just a normal attack. No. Like I said, I was playing her like that. I didn't even know you could hold her skill. I know the game tells you it probably at some point, but when it taught me this, I was like, oh, I was playing her wrong completely. I was like, how do you do the enhanced attack? How do you do the enhanced shot? The game walks through everything. It shows you how to use your character. It shows you a bit of the intricacies of their kit. Not too much. It doesn't go into like super depths of combos, but it shows you just how to play the character. Because you can watch like 400, 1500 YouTube videos. So you can go through all you want. But if you don't understand, you don't get that mind muscle connection.
Time for some hot action!
Where you're reading it, you're seeing it. On the left, it explains it. You're seeing the dialogue. You're seeing exactly what the character is, like the names of their abilities. When you read this, I'm reading her resonance skills. I'm like, oh, she unleashes a fury of shots, dealing damage, heavy attack, mid-air attack, counter, force circuit, hold resonance. Like it says, oh, you hold the damn resonance skill. But still, sometimes you just don't get it. But doing this, physically doing it, and playing it, and having it out here, makes it so much better. Let's leave this domain, and you can do it for any character you get. You leave the domain, you hop out, you gain a little bit more knowledge of the characters. We're all pulling for characters, you know? We're all going for shit. I got Alto and I can't remember his name, but the 5-star. I got him like my first pull. What's his goddamn name? Calcharo. Looking at his kit, I was like, bro, what? What the hell's like a mercy stack? What's I like he's okay. He do his normal attacks. Your child performs 3 seconds of attacks. You know, you're like, oh, I can spam his E. I mean, it wasn't fucking M-Tash. It was like he plays like D-Look, and I was like, what the fuck does he mean, bro? When I was playing the character, I hop into the tutorial. Oh, you smash his E, and then you do the normal attacks. You get like, well, not the infusion state, but you get the idea. I was like, oh, he's 100% right. That's exactly how the dude plays, and it makes perfect sense. You're not gonna get overloaded. You're not gonna get, because it's not gonna be every character. It's only characters you have. Like with another character, another great one to show example of, Alto. I understood shooting through his wind wall.
Nice,
you know,
pick.
He said, oh, shoot through the wind wall.
Regret choosing Alto's service.
You go in, you shoot, and I was like, oh, so it's like you set up a like fucking. I thought it was like Ningguang. I was like, that's Calcharo. Playing it, I'll show you. We're gonna play it. We're gonna see it. The way stuff is described, you might interpret it one way, and even if you watch a YouTube video, a YouTuber might show you also, but you don't get the feel for the character. That's the main point. This out here shows you. Because sometimes the character looks good and sounds good on paper. You play that shit, feels like ass. I was like, oh, okay, his E, and you shoot through it. I'm like, oh yeah, you just shoot through the E. And it does extra damage. When it told me here, well, when it comes out, I'm not gonna spoil it, that you go to the E and you fucking I was like, oh, okay, you shoot through it. I thought that was it. I was like, that's an okay style. And then I was like, oh, you can dodge through it to enter like a state where you can slide and you can move. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute. You can weave this like hella.
Let the bullets fly.
You can go here. I'm gonna show you. I was like, oh.
Better keep up.
This dude's got hella movement tech. You dash through, you go through. Obviously, I'm fucking it up. I'm like, you could dash through that wind wall and cut across the battlefield like 3-4 times. You set it up correctly, you're in your alt state, you dash through there. You activate your E, you dash through there. I was like, oh, that feels way better than how I was playing them. And it's small stuff like that where characters can have just a bit of nuance that you could just miss. Because maybe the YouTuber doesn't explain it, maybe the tutorial doesn't explain it. You're listening, you read this here, you miss it, you just don't pay attention. I mean, the game just came out. Like, sometimes you miss some basic shit. Like, it literally says big ass words to miss clicks dash. But reading it, you're like, you glaze over, and you're like, oh, you shoot the bullets there. You highlight, you look at the yellow text, and you just miss it completely. I know I did. The best part is, it's right here. It's right next to your guidebook. It's right next to your echo hunting, too. Because you're going to be echo hunting. Of course you are. You got to get those drops. You got to get those characters. You know, you got to farm so you can get your sets. Now imagine your ass goes like, oh, plays the game. And you're like, oh, this character, the rover feels like shit, bro. I don't want to play the character. You go through. A week later, you do the echo farming, and you come across this. And you're like, oh. And then you try it out, and you're like, well, shit, that character feels a lot better because I wasn't even playing him correctly. And now you're like, I didn't play for them for a week. I didn't level them. I already leveled up 3 other characters, you know? And you're like, shit now, bro. At least if you do it now, and you see it's being now, it'll be much better. It'll be much better off. It'll give you a better basic understanding of your characters. Ain't no advanced guide where it's like, I'm gonna teach you the combos and shit. I ain't doing all that. I ain't a guide maker. This is just people like me who just discovered this. I was just clicking around. I was like, oh. Like, I can actually see how to work my character. And I now actually understand how my damn character's kit works. Because I was looking at videos, I'm like, oh, okay. But some people are long-winded. And this is a short, easy way to get it. Alright, we're done.